Mason, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. A day away from your match. How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel really confident, and I just feel really comfortable here at the UFC Apex Center. I've competed on UFC Fight Pass so many times, so I feel like this is my second home. So yeah, I feel good. I feel ready to go out there and just put on a show for the fans.
Were you excited when you got the call to compete on this Invitational?
Absolutely, especially because originally the plan was Gordon, so who wouldn't be excited for that? You know, getting a chance to be on the main event of a huge card against, you know, the greatest of all time. So when I first got the call, yeah, that was amazing. And then, you know, obviously Gordon fell out, but that doesn't mean that it's just going to be like some boring thing now. I still have a really talented, really high-level opponent, and it still is going to be a great card. So yeah, I'm super happy to be here.
How disappointed were you that you're not grappling Gordon?
Yeah, of course. Like, me and Gordon have been kind of going back and forth trying to get a match going for years now. I feel like it's been like 3 years, and we never were able to really come to terms as far as rule set and all these different things. So we finally got everything ironed out. We agreed on a rule set, the contract was signed, you know, and then he ended up getting injured. So it's no ill will. I have no harsh feelings towards Gordon. In our sport, it's normal, you know. So I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I do believe he was injured in training. So at the end of the day, I just hope that we can go back to everything, all the conditions, all the rules. I just hope nothing gets changed, right? Because we already agreed on everything. So as long as we can go back and make the same match happen, I'll be really happy with that.
You think that happens early 2024, hopefully?
Yeah, it just depends on Gordon. It depends on, you know, his rib and how he's feeling. I'm hearing possibly something around March. Maybe a couple people are throwing out February, but you know, I think that might be too early. If he's injured right now, then you know that's 8 weeks away. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for March. That's what I'm gonna physically and mentally start preparing for right after this match is done. So yeah, hopefully March.
Awesome. Here's a couple fun questions. Who's an MMA fighter that you've rolled with that has the best jiu-jitsu?
MMA fighter that I've rolled with that has the best jiu-jitsu. Man, you're putting me on the spot. I'm trying to think of who I've rolled with. Man, I don't know, to be honest. I'm gonna say Yuri, I guess, because Yuri has done MMA, and I trained a bunch with Yuri, so he's the absolute ADCC champ. So I'm gonna say Yuri. Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever try MMA?
I did MMA. Yeah, I did. I had 8 fights. Yeah. So.
You did.
Yeah. So I was 6-0 as an amateur, and then I was 2-0 as a pro. I stopped because I didn't like the idea of, you know, taking the head trauma. I started to see the effects of the head trauma. And, you know, certain people too, I did some research, certain people are just a little more susceptible to showing the symptoms than others, you know. We see people that have gotten knocked out 20 times and they still speak perfectly fine. And so it just affects different people differently. And I think I'm just one of those people that it affected pretty bad. So I stopped doing MMA, and that's why I ended up switching to jiu-jitsu.
I've watched one of your fucking fights.
Yeah.
So
No, it's all good. It's all good.
What's your favorite submission?
My favorite submission, man, I would really like to hit like some type of omoplata. I have a couple cool omoplatas, but in no-gi they are a lot harder to hit because it's so slippery and the guy can just kind of weasel their arm out. Most likely it's gonna be some type of rear naked choke or something like that. It's a little more easy to do no-gi, but I would love to hit some type of omoplata or like a rubber guard submission. Would be sick.
Who's a grappler that everybody needs to know?
Mason Fowler, baby. Everyone should know Mason Fowler. Check him out.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
You know what's crazy? I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl. That's so un-American.
It's not even for a few months away. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it hasn't even been decided yet.
No,
okay. I'm just gonna say the Raiders, bro. Are they in the playoffs?
Probably.
Are we in the playoffs yet?
No,
or no?
not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Raiders then.
All right, I like it. And obviously, I think I know your question, but who's the next person to defeat Gordon Ryan?
Next person to defeat Gordon Ryan is this dude named Mason Fowler. You know, so just check him out, and hopefully they can get that match booked soon.
And then finally, how do you win tomorrow?
That is a good question. Haizam's really scrappy, and he's known for upsetting people when he's the underdog. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I don't want to be too overconfident, but I want to hit something nice. I don't want to give too much away, but something from rubber guard would be sick. Yeah.
Awesome.